What's up, fam? What's going on out there, man? It is the homie, Mainman Mademan in the building. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. Just stopping on through like I like to do sometimes. Chop it up with the fam. Salute to all of the fam that catches this live, and salute to everyone that catches this on the playback, man. As y'all can see from the title right here, man, I'm tripping off Tyson Fury, y'all. Tyson Fury. I am a little shocked by this interview that's floating around and all of these quotes floating around that's coming from Tyson Fury. Or should I be shocked? Truth be told, you know what I mean? Tyson Fury is starting to sound like he totally out the loop, like he don't know what's going on. And just like everybody else, well, he waiting on the same exact things like Bob Arum and Frank Warren has been telling us, and Eddie Hearn has been telling us. He needs a date. He ain't got a venue. There's no money being shown from the Middle East. There's no site fee. They ain't nothing ain't popping up. You know what I mean? But Tyson Fury sitting around like, hold up, y'all. Hey, what's up, Muhammad Ali? Yeah, it's much better, fam. I'm much better. I'm getting back on my feet, man. I got the cap put on, you know what I'm saying? Feel way better. The pain is dead, that died down. I'm ready to get it now. So expect that Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Bud Crawford presentation on the next one, y'all. I'm going to do it tomorrow. We're going to do it for We Talking Boxing. But back to this, y'all, man. Like, Tyson Fury basically is telling everybody he doesn't know what the hell is going on. And he's saying that he doesn't know, he basically ain't no progress being done. Everybody knows all of this depends on is two things, and those two boxes ain't been checked. One, the money in the Middle East. That money ain't showed up yet. The reason that money ain't showed up yet, because tourism in the Middle East has not opened up yet. All of this is relying on tourism. They don't care about attracting their people. They want people from around the world to come to their country. So if tourism ain't open, this fight ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? The tourism ain't open. The bag of money ain't available. They real slow-footed to put this in the UK. A lot of the UK fans may say, well, you know, they could just throw it out here, 80,000 in Wembley or 100,000 in Wembley. Sure, but is that site fee going to be out there? That's the question. They could probably still do it that way, but it'll be a lot less revenue to go around. La La D, what's up, family? Salute to La La D. Salute to all of the fam sliding on through, man. Salute to everybody, you know. So we're going to get into these quotes real quick, man. I just want to see what y'all feel about what Tyson Fury has to say. He says, and I quote, "It was just a big mess up. I should have boxed because I've been so inactive. I've been out for over a year. By the time I fight again, looking at maybe June, if this Joshua fight happens, that will be a year and 6 months out the ring, which is not our ideal preparation for any super fight," end quote. So if you can see what he's doing right there, y'all, he's already setting up the talking point of I'm going to need another fight. And he actually making sense what he's saying. I've been out of the ring all of this time because the Wilder stuff got all jumbled up. They pulled me out of that. They told me it's a big bag of money, so I'm trying to get it. And all of this stuff is all jumbled up and all of this stuff is all messed up. But I've now been out of the ring a year and 6 months. So now, guess what Tyson Fury is telling everybody? I need 2 fights. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury is letting it be known. I will, if they can't get this Joshua situation going, I'm going to need a tune-up. I can't walk into a super fight being out of the ring a year and a half. And he's making sense. But there's bigger repercussions from that, fam. Hear me on this. Bob Arum better watch yourself. You better watch yourself. See, Bob cut off his nose to spite his face. He took that Deontay Wilder fight away, chasing that bag of money overseas. I get it. Bob is a greedy promoter, right? He's doing what greedy promoters do. But this is what you got to understand, fam. Tyson Fury signed a 5-fight deal. A 5-fight deal. He's already fought 3 times under that deal, which means he has 2 fights left, which means that if Tyson Fury does not fight Anthony Joshua, maybe this next fight, he damn sure better do it after that, or Tyson is out the door. And Bob Arum, you might lose out. Y'all keep thinking it's sweet. See, a lot of folks believe, and y'all can believe what you want to believe. that the reason that they took Tyson Fury out of that fight back in, what was that, December? It was because of the ESPN excuse. Oh, well, we got football games. No, nah, that ain't had nothing to do with that shit, bro. That was, I got 2 fights left with this guy. Do I really want to blow one on some show that no one's going to watch, that no one's going to care about? Another Otto Wallin, another Tom Schwartz, because 2 fights got blew on Tom Schwartz and Otto Wallin. Does Bob Arum want to blow another fight? Because he only got 2 left with Tyson Fury. Do we want to blow another one on some anybody or nobody? But Tyson Fury is telling you, bro, I've been out of the ring for a long time. I've been out of the ring for a year and a half, and you want me to go and fight Joshua with just been out of the ring a year and a half? Man, I need a fight. So what you going to have then? What, Top Rank ESPN? They're going to have 1 fight left, and they better make it count. And that's just the facts of the matter. You know what I'm saying? Fury signed a 5-fight deal, which he's done 3. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep the quote going. Tyson Fury says they've had a full year to try to make this fight happen. Since the last Wilder fight, even before the Wilder fight, they were talking about making a fight potentially between me and Joshua. They've had a full year to make something happen, and it hasn't happened as of yet. It is what it is. We're no further forward today than we were a year ago. They haven't progressed. He says that we are no forward today than we were a year ago. Where's the progression? Where's the progression? You mean to tell me only thing that got done was Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua meeting up on vacation, taking that picture together like, yeah, we're going to do the fight. We're going to do the fight. That's all that got done. Ain't no rubber out, no more rubber meeting the road. Tyson Fury show out the loop. He doesn't know if the fight going to happen, when the fight going to happen, what has progressed. It's one thing to keep it under wraps from the boxing fans and say when Bob Arum and Eddie Hearn are like, you know, be secret about it, or, you know, don't say too much about it. That's one thing. But the fighter, Tyson Fury, he doesn't know nothing. He just like, look, I'm just sitting around. We see the video come out about a week ago. I was going to do a video about that. The only reason I didn't, because he was with his family. But you see the video come out with him with the love handles and all that stuff, man. He just sitting around chilling. And he telling everybody, look, what are you expecting me to do? Just whip myself back and get ready for Anthony Joshua after being out of the ring for a year and a half? I need a fight. I need a fight. So they've had all of this time, a year since the Wilder fight, a whole year. I get it. The pandemic is going on, but miss me with the fact that we could have had the Deontay Wilder fight by now. You telling me everything that went, the way things are moving in Texas, that we couldn't have got a Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury fight in front of about 15,000 people? You telling me that wasn't a possibility? I hear Bob Arum talking about some, oh, well, maybe, and this was just, this quote only lasted about a day out there. Well, maybe we can bring it back to Vegas. I like to see that trick. I want to see him bring Joshua and Fury back to Vegas. I love to see that trick. I doubt very seriously. Fury has not done very well in Las Vegas without Deontay Wilder. Sound good. All of this time, y'all do all of this arbitration, mediation, proclamations, document, taking the man out of a trilogy, taking him out of his war. All of this stuff, trying to make Deontay Wilder look crazy, trying to make Deontay Wilder look like he's stupid and turn people against him for words that he's saying. You know what I mean? No one care. We care about the fight game. They did all of this to get away from Deontay Wilder, and they ain't even got shit set up. There's one thing to pull out of the Deontay Wilder fight and say, oh, well, we got the date, we got the venue, man, we know how much money we're going to make. It's all ready to go. All we need to do is get this situation straight. But that ain't what's going on. Only situation that like they kind of getting straight is the Alexander Usyk situation. It looked like Frank Warren. That was Frank Warren's job. Take Joe Joyce, put him towards Alexander Usyk, distract Alexander Usyk. Let's get that mandatory off our back. The only thing that seemed like it's coming together on that is that. And even in that situation, it ain't all the way. Because a couple weeks ago, Alexander Usyk and his people were complaining about, hey, we see the news reports. And yeah, we're down to face Joe Joyce. But we also want that step-aside money. And then we ain't heard nothing about that. So I think that's the easiest road for them to cross. So they got no dates. They got no venues. They got no tourism. They got no the big time investors. Where the hell is everybody at? They pulled Fury out of the Wilder fight like it was like it has to be done now. Pull him out now. Like we walk away like it was the biggest thing in the world, and he ain't even got no damn fight. This looks bad. This looks bad. It looked like they got out the way of Bomb Squad. Let's see what the fam time out. Bruce goes in the building. Tyrese, I see you, family. Mike, what's up, man? What's up, man? Let me go through some of the fam comments, man. Yes, sir. What's up, Bruce? Salute to my main man, Bruce Goes. Yes, sir. You already know. Tyrese say, yo, man, fight another cruiserweight. That's what we might do. He better not get knocked on his ass this time either. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. Mike say, yo, man, he's eating his way out the fight. If they keep on playing, let them keep on letting Tyson Fury sit around and do nothing. Y'all already know how Tyson Fury think. He's a hard partier. You think Tyson Fury ain't gonna just keep sitting around, just staying in a mode of training every day, eating right and doing the right things. Eventually, Tyson Fury gonna get bored with that shit. I'm telling y'all, they better get Tyson off the couch. You know what I'm saying? He's looking for a tune-up for sure. And he stated that after the Warrington KO. There it is. Tyson Fury knows what he's doing. He knows if I can get a tune-up that successfully takes up one of the fights on my contract, I got one fight left at that point. And let me tell y'all something what Tyson Fury said. I got another quote right here. Hold on. I got another quote right here where he says when his contract is up. According to Tyson Fury, he says that, and I quote, I've not got an age, but I've got 3 fights left. This was right before he rematched Deontay Wilder. I've got 3 fights left on my contract with ESPN. He says, and after that, I will seriously think about walking away because I don't need to fight anymore. What is the point? What am I going to gain from it? When I beat Wilder on Saturday, I'll have completed the game. The game will be completed. I've won every single belt there is to win in the game, from minor to major, and I'll have won the Ring Magazine belt twice, becoming only the 2nd man in history to do that, me and Muhammad Ali, end quote. So Tyson Fury thoughts out there are well on record that once my deal is up, he's going to make a nice amount of money off of Bob Arum and ESPN. MTK Global got what they wanted out of this deal. They got 30-something dates on ESPN Plus. Matter of fact, that fight series that they got going on, I forget the name of the fight series that MTK Global is hosting right now. All of those fights are on ESPN Plus. So the deal is done. Fury gonna be looking for the door. Let them keep on playing. Fury gonna be looking for the door, and if you keep on playing, he gonna skip out on AJ ass too. You know what I'm saying? Let that money not pop up. You know what I'm saying? Let that money not pop up. Mike say, yo, man, he should get out of the rematch because they gave him a break today. That's Fury, that is. Yeah, man, look, what they should have done is just went on with the order things, man. I thought everything was lining itself up perfect. You had Deontay Wilder and Fury that had to finish off what they had to do. You had Anthony Joshua fighting Kubrat Pulev before his mandatory. He was busy. Let the smoke settle from that. Then afterwards, if Deontay Wilder lost, he should have went on and got that last fight with Fury while AJ went and cleaned up Usyk. And at the end of the day, the two would have met at the top. It would have been monumental. Money would have went around for everybody. No one would have missed out. Nobody would have missed out. The only thing is, you got these thirsty-ass promoters that got into the ear of the fighters and say, yo, man, it's $100 million in the Middle East. It's $90 million site fee. We need to go get that money. You know what I'm saying? And now look at us. Look at everything now, all janky. Things could have been sorting itself out just fine, pandemic and all. We could have got Wilder and Fury in Texas in front of 15,000 people. That would have been suffice enough to pay them dudes. The pay-per-views would have did good. You see what the pay-per-views did in their second fight. They pushed almost 1 million pay-per-views. So they could have just let the natural order of things just played out, but instead they were so pressed to embarrass Deontay Wilder, to make him look bad. You know what I'm saying? What they really wanted to do was take the American market away from them. That's what they were hoping. But it ain't go down that way. Try to make them look bad. Say that they're pulling out of a fight all because somebody's feelings got hurt. Oh, well, he embarrassed Tyson Fury, or he hurt his feelings, or he insulted Tyson Fury. This is the fight game. It's a fight game, man. You got dudes who can't even talk right or nothing now. You worrying about being insulted over millions and millions of dollars? I don't get it. Tyson Fury came over here with he put the American outfit on just to run out the back door like a little chicken. Just to run out like a little sucker. So the point I'm making is I don't understand why they did all of this shit. Nothing was prepared. No date, no venue, no tourism. No $100 million site fee, no nothing. You did all of this on verbal words. No rubber meeting the road. Deontay Wilder still ain't fought. Deontay Wilder still want to fight Tyson Fury. They could have just cleaned this up, man. They could have just cleaned this up. That's why every time I see people, when they want to clown Deontay Wilder, you want to say he this, he that, he that. Say what you want. But he ain't never ran from nobody. Tyson Fury literally ran to a brick wall. And now Bob Arum is going to be looking at his watch like, damn, I only got 2 fights. And I heard the other day, who platform that was? I forgot what platform that was. And they were interviewing Bob Arum, and it slipped out his mouth. And I don't know if he meant to say it. Someone asked him, was he in the red with Tyson Fury? And he was like, yeah, I'm in the red. And he caught himself. So if he's in, this clearly shows the reason why Bob Arum is running to the Middle East, because he's clearly in the red with Tyson Fury. Clearly in the red. Doing this drastic, desperate move. Drastic, desperate move on verbal agreements. Nothing shown. No rubber meeting the road. All of this just for being greedy. That's what it all coming down to, fam. For Tyson Fury to out this situation like he's not even in the know, and you supposed to be the star of the show, you don't even know when the fight's gonna fucking happen? For real? But you walking away from almost 1 million pay-per-views. You got Glovegate burning out here. You got all of this hype surrounding the Deontay Wilder fight that you can use to your advantage. Glovegate, say what you want. Oh, man, it's bull crap. Sure, but it's great for hype. Glovegates, Spike Waters, Mark Breland, all of this stuff. Great for a Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder event. I know y'all don't see it now, but you'll see it when them pay-per-view numbers come out. So they walked away from all of that, to a bunch of uncertainty. What you gonna do, Bob Arum? Are you gonna give Tyson Fury a fight and put yourself down to 1 fight left with Tyson Fury? Because MTK Global will cut you out the deal, homeboy, find another promoter, and still do the AJ fight without Bob Arum's ass. You better get hip. It's business. It's just business, right? Just business. Let's get into this other quote from Tyson Fury. It's just business. He says, and I quote, the way that COVID-19 is at the moment, I don't think that negotiations got much to do with the fighters. It's to do with the venue, the date, the place, the site fees. It's to do with everything but the fight itself. See, this is what I was saying, fam. Robbie Brown in a building. World McCray is in a building. Willie boy, I see you, homie. I see you. This is what I was telling y'all right here, man. Look at this, man. Like, everything, it seems like to me the only thing that's on point with this, at least according to Tyson Fury, is that one picture that we got floating around the internet of Tyson Fury. I don't know what it looked like he at the wharf or something, you know what I'm saying? Well, they were on vacation somewhere in Spain or something like that, and they met up and they agreed to fight. That's the only thing that seemed to be green lighted in this whole situation. Everything else is a question mark. Keep in mind, fam, we got, and this is, you know, we got the UK version of a new strain of COVID floating around now. All of these different strains. Half of this country ain't even been vaccinated yet. We might not see crowds this summer. We might not get tourism this summer. Then what? They're going to come back calling bomb squad? What's going on? Here's another deal about Tyson Fury's deal. Here's another thing, fam. Keep this in mind. Tyson Fury's deal that he signed with ESPN, that he now has 2 fights left with. Here's the catch. This is why Tyson Fury is saying what he's saying. Tyson Fury's deal also calls for 2 fights per year. 2 fights per year. This is why you see Tyson Fury saying, oh, Top Rank has to give me 2 fights this year. If Tyson Fury wanted to put his foot on the gas right now, he can force Top Rank or ESPN or somebody to get him a fight, because you are obligated to give me 2 fights a year. Now they can say pandemic this, pandemic that, pandemic this. At the end of the day, Fury also got minimums as well. He got a certain amount that he makes per fight also, whether or not he fights a superstar or not. I'm just saying. You keep on playing with Fury. You keep on just letting him sit around, do nothing. Keep on. He's going to say, you know what? I want my 2 fights, and I want them now. And contractually, you owe me those. Ain't nothing you can do to stop it, unless you got something big on the plate for me, and I need to see the rubber meeting the road now. I don't want to wait till October, July to hear what I need to know now. If he wanted to do that, he could. Every day that passes, leverage falls towards Tyson Fury over Top Rank and Bob Arum. Every day that passes. Now, I would think that Bob Arum fam would want to do 1 and a 2 in a rematch, right? They would want to do 2 fights. You got 2 fights left with Fury. How you gonna play it? How you gonna play it? Chin Smoke in the building. What's up, family? What's goody? What's goody? Let me go through some of the comments, man. Let me scroll back. Equal Foundation. What's up? What's up with you, man? What's up? What's up? What's up, man? All right, let's go for Mike. He says, yo, if you reverse Bob Arum's name, it's AB, about bitches. Sound familiar? Absolutely do. Absolutely do, man. Bob Arum, man, old crook-ass crook, you know what I'm saying? How they gonna sell an AJ Fury pay-per-view on a Saturday afternoon in the U.S. if the fights is in England prime time? That's a good question. I think they're not really worried about the U.S. They're trying to put this on a global scale. None of that global scale in selling pay-per-views around the world, that's cool. That's great. You know, of course, you can never charge around the world what you charging here in America. We paying $80 to $100 for a pay-per-view. Of course, you couldn't charge that around the world. Now, if you're going to charge less and supposedly going to bring in a more pool of people, so I guess they're going to try to charge less for a bigger pool of people. That can work. We'll see. We'll see how much appetite for the sport of boxing really exists around the world. But I also think for that to be successful and to hit the numbers that they want, they still going to need that site fee. To pay to these fighters, that site fee is going to be needed to get those guaranteed purses out the way. The promoters, they'll reap money. They'll probably snatch a piece of that and get money off the pay-per-view. And of course, if they can get a venue, they'll get money off the gate. But at the end of the day, they're going to need that site fee, fam. If they're going to do the global thing, they're going to need that site fee. 100%, they actually making boxing worse. Wilder makes it interesting. Exactly, Equal Founded. You got the hottest heavyweight boxer on the planet, right? And whether you agree or disagree, you can say he's surrounded in somewhat of a scandal. It's popping. The presses are pressing. Anybody who knows about the upload game, you know about the name Deontay Wilder and what it does for you. You know, he is the hottest name in the heavyweight division right now. Bob Arum, and it was a quote that I was going to share. I still got it on my phone from the video that I did earlier talking about Teofimo Lopez, and I didn't get a chance to put it into the video. But Bob Arum said a quote that was funny as hell and is actually kind of applies to this. He says this, when it comes to stuff like belts and stuff like that, he says, and I quote, well, fuck unifying. He says, Terrence Crawford wants to collect all the belts at welterweight, but I don't care. At the end of the day, he says, fuck unifying. The belts, screw the belts. He don't care nothing all he cares about is money. That's why he ran to that site fee. But yet you got the hottest heavyweight fighter on the planet. Anyone who does videos, they're getting traction on Deontay Wilder. You walk away from that. You walk away from the hottest hardest hitting heavyweight on the planet. Your guy just beat Deontay Wilder. He could have probably did it again. That third fight would have been humongous. It wouldn't have took 80,000. It wouldn't have took 100,000. All you needed was 25 to 30,000 screaming fans in an arena that would have got you the money that you wanted and all of those beautiful pay-per-views at $100 a pop. Bob Arum walked out on all of that for uncertainty. You don't know nothing. You playing it day by day. You going drip by drip. You just like us. Bob Arum probably wake up in the morning and go to boxing scene just like we do. Ain't nothing in certain. Could have had the Wilder fight, champ. Willie boy, what's up, fam? What's up? What's up? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bruce Gold says, yo, man, look how Ali insulted Frazier. He called him every name in the book. He made Frazier madder. Frazier wanted to fight more, and that is the fight business. Couldn't have said it no better, Bruce. Couldn't have said that no better. It's living in your head rent-free. You know what I'm saying? It's all of these supposed, no one feelings get, how do your feelings get hurt waking up on multi-millions of dollars? Your feelings are so hurt. Deontay Wilder insulted your character so much, you would have only made about $30 to $40 million. But Deontay Wilder insulted you so much. You would have only made $30 to $40 million and successfully, possibly, won the mission that you initially came over here for. And that was to conquer the American fan base. You did like, I don't know, 1/3 of that. And then ran out before the job was done. So now you're looking like a clown. Now, a lot of the American fan base see you as a clown. See you as a chicken. You ran out for no reason. Well, can someone just tell me the real reason why he left the Wilder fight? And miss me with the insult stuff. Oh, he was insulted, man. Oh, because, you know, he says that he was a cheater and blah, 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 blah. No offense to nobody. But well, I ain't even going to go down that road. I'm just going to say, if that is the reason, well, that is the softest. I'm talking Charmin, fam. I'm talking Charmin soft. I'm talking a baby's thigh soft. That is the softest reason that I've ever heard a fighter run out on millions of dollars. Bob Arum, you might run. I hope you don't get screwed, man. World McCray, thanks, fam. Much love to the homie, man. Thumbs up for me, y'all. Thumbs up for me, man. Much love to the fam, man. Robert says, yo, man, all the talk is what sells a fight. But Wilder really should have stayed quiet and let others do the talking about that other stuff. I agree with that, Robert. I agree. That wasn't his place. That wasn't his place to come up. You know, let us do that. Let the ones in the trenches do that. You know what I mean? Push that narrative, push that story out there to the forefront. You let them do that. Wilder didn't have to confirm nor deny. He did not have to confirm nor deny. You know what I mean? But if I don't believe for a second that that's the reason that Tyson Fury walked away from this. I don't believe all the stuff that he had to say about Klitschko. All the stuff that he had to say about Klitschko. And you talking about you insulted? Nah, he was under marching orders. He was under marching orders. And we all know about who. Bruce, because the pay-per-view will be bigger as it's two Brits, so they won't have it in prime time in the States. There are a lot of fight fans outside of the States. But that's what I was saying. Yeah, they're looking to widen the pool. You know what I mean? More people around the world. They will have to charge less, of course. But they're hoping that all of these people around the world take notice and actually partake in this. Because without America, with America on the sidelines, that's risky. That is risky. America is just a heavy revenue generator, man. No matter how you love it or hate it, the money comes from America. And so if you're going to leave America on the sidelines, you better hope all of these people show up. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. Mike says, I was talking about he should have gave Otto Wallin the rematch because he beat the brakes off of Fury and his face looking like smashed potatoes. Yeah, that would have been cool. You know what? I can honestly see Tyson Fury coming out saying that. You know what I mean? Like, he would like to get another run at Otto Wallin. Otto Wallin has been on the winning. He's been winning since that Tyson Fury loss. Looked damn good against flabby ass Dominique Brazil. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't mind seeing that, bro. And I think Otto Wallin got a little better. I think he got a little better. He looking more fluid. His jab is looking a little more snappier. I think I told people the key to Otto Wallin is that I'm noticing he is patient. He is super patient. He is super patient. You know what I'm saying? He won't let that boom out maybe once every 2 rounds. Once every 2 to 3 rounds, he'll let that big right hand go. Other than that, he's just touching you with the jab, touching you with the jab, touching you with the jab. I like Otto Wallin's style, man. I'm dying to see how it's going to compare against a lot of these blown up ass heavyweights, man, who come in there out of shape. Otto Wallin gonna make a move. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute to all of the family. My main man, Valkyries. What's up, man? I get Fury going for broke, but he doesn't want to be like Manny and lose that strap. Yeah, I don't see that happening, man. You know, he protected as long as that Dillian White and Alexander Povetkin situation still ain't settled yet. So as long as that situation is still kind of lingering along, Tyson Fury is protected from a mandatory. You know what I'm saying? And then even so, the winner of that fight might still not immediately, you know, get that mandatory shot. Who knows how the WBC gonna really play that? DGO, what's up, family? What's up, man? What's up to the fam, man? Salute to you, DGO. He say, yo, man, Fury is playing mind games. He knows exactly when the fight will happen. Okay. Well, I hope that be the case, man. I hope that be the case because he out here calling for, he wants 2 fights this year. Did I even get to that quote yet? He says that he wants 2 fights this year. Here it is right here, fam. He says in that quote, if that fight doesn't happen this summer, it's got to happen sooner or later. But Top Rank has to give me 2 fights this year. I will fight 2 times on Top Rank Network partner ESPN. I don't care who it is. If it's not Joshua, we're looking to fight in April or early May and at the end of the year. If it is Joshua, then June and the end of the year. Bang, bang. So 2021 is looking bright, end quote. I'm like you, DGO. I really don't know how much of Fury to believe here, but I'm going to say something with that quote right there. He gave us a sign to look for or a signal. The man says if I fight in April, then he's basically saying, hold on. If I fight in April or early May, then once again at the end of the year. So if he fights in April or early May, Joshua fight ain't happening this summer. Because he says he'll do April or early May and then come back at the end of the year. And I guess that's what have to be when Joshua comes around. At the end of the year? For real? I know you ain't going to go head-to-head with Canelo. What you talking about, December? He's saying at the end of the year. But he's saying if the Joshua fight is going to happen, then he comes back in June. So if we see Tyson Fury hitting training camp, I guess within the next couple of weeks, it means that he ain't fighting AJ. If he's going to come back and fight in April. But if he comes back in June, then it's going to be Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, family is in the building all day. You know what I'm saying? What's up with you, Orlando Finney? My main man, 100 grand in the super chat. Thank you, my brother, for all of your support. Much love to the homie Orlando Finney, man. Much love. Great live, my friend. I want to see an undisputed heavyweight champion. Let's go. I hear that, Orlando. I think we all be cool with it. Is we just want some certainty. You know what I'm saying? Make it certain. Why is it taking this long? You know, boxing has to fix itself. I know the pandemic is hurting everybody. No crowds, no venues. These promoters ain't making no gates. I totally understand it. But boxing is hurting right now. And the last thing we need to keep doing is waving this undisputed thing in front of the boxing fans and then keep snatching it away. You keep waving it out there. But as soon as somebody say, oh, yo, are we 2 to 3 weeks away or are we a month away from the training camp starting? No. I got to send this piece of paper on over there. Then he got to send it on back on to me. Then I got to sign it and stamp it and make sure I curse the cursive. And then I got to send it back to him. And then they got to go get it notarized. And then they got to take it down the street and let someone else read it. Then come back, sign it again and send it on over to me. That's all we've been hearing. That's all we've been hearing. We tired of that. And I think that's, if Bob Arum realizes, that's hurting boxing more than helping boxing. We needed to shut our mouth. We need to shut up and just not speak on this. And if it happens, we'll just let everyone know. Because if not, it's starting to look janky. It's starting to look It's starting to look like they just hoping and wishing and throwing anything to the wall and hoping that it will stick. We want certainty. And the boxing fans, the paying boxing fans, deserve such. You know what I'm saying? Much love, family. Much love. AJ is a boss. Fury about to get his first L. Wait for it. Okay. If AJ is a boss, then how about AJ go get the site fee? If AJ is a boss, mark the date and the venue. AJ is waiting on orders just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Everybody waiting on the Middle East. Where you at, Mr. Kenahan? Where you at? Where you at? Bruce says, yo, they staged the Rumble in the Jungle at 4 in the morning to be shown live in the United States on prime time. Boxing is international, but the most pay-per-view money is in America. All day, hands down. Now, I do like the strategy of lowering the price of pay-per-view to widen the pool. And I think that's something that they need to try here in America. And then maybe we can get back to those million buy pay-per-views again. But it's going to be harder and harder for us to get back to those numbers when you see the prices of the pay-per-views constantly going up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel it. Andrew says, yo, man, Ruiz is looking sharp, deserves a title shot, and more Wilder. I think Wilder will knock Andy Ruiz flat on his back. Andy Ruiz will have such a tough time getting next to Wilder. His head won't be able to get out of the way, bro, of that right hand. It's too long. It's too strong. He's going to throw it from too far. I don't see Andy Ruiz being able to get that head out the way of that major right hand that's coming. Like a thunderbolt. You know what I'm saying? Like a thunderbolt. Real spill. Willie Boy says, yo, main man, come on, brother. Surely you have picked up on Fury's contradictions by now. He is bumping his gums, sitting back laughing at the comments. Oh, so you think he's playing games? Okay. Could be. Could be. Remember, though, I think that he was on the ESPN platform, fam. You know what I mean? Who knows? You know, I've witnessed Tyson Fury dress up in Batman suits, bro. You know what I mean? The man is dressed up in Batman suits. So he might be playing games with us, bro. I don't know. But I'm going to take him at face value for right now. And I'm going to base this reaction on what he putting out there. And what he putting out there is saying, I don't know what's going on. And I want 2 fights this year. Clock's ticking. My main man, 100 grand, Renee Box Young, is in the building. What's up, man? My main guy, what's up? We talking boxing, man. You already know. Everybody that hear the sound of my voice, man, go check out Renee Box Young. That is fam right there. You know what I'm saying? That's fam right there. He puts together a beautiful presentation each and every morning. I normally catches him in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Great presentations you putting together, Renee. I normally catch you as I'm driving. I got you going through the car speakers and all that. You know what I'm saying? You keep doing what you're doing, bro. Loving the channel, man. All day, all day, all day. We got to see it. We got to see it, though. Wow. You know, we got to see it. 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 That's the name of the game. Bruce goes, it's 2 Brits in the biggest fight in British history. American fans are in the back on this one, brother. Okay, cool. I mean, look, you want your moment. Unfortunately, Willie Boy, it took for them to have this moment, Tyson Fury running away from a war. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry, man. I'm stuck on that. You know what I mean? I hear a lot of the UK brethren, y'all be coming through. Yo, man, we want undisputed. We want undisputed, man. You know, we've been wanting this for a long time, you know. 2 fighters that we, you know, from our country. And I see what y'all be trying to say. But you don't do it. You don't do it this way. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't run out on a wall like a little chump. You don't pussy your way out of a fight just to go run over there and do it like that. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is he could have still had his undisputed. He could have still went over there and did the AJ thing. All he had to do was beat Wilder 1 more time. And there would have been nothing else to say. That's all we ever said. No one never stops undisputed. We want undisputed. We just wanted the war finished. That's all we wanted. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, man, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's just at the end of the day, man, we just wanted to, we all want undisputed champions. We just didn't want it like this. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Hey, yo, man, my main man, 100 grand, L-Dub is in the building. What's up with you, fam? L-Dub, Lawrence Williams, my main man right there. Yo, everybody that hears the sound of my voice, yeah, I'm pretty sure we all know who L-Dub is, man. That is the boxing encyclopedia right there, man. That's my main man, 100 grand. Yo, that is fam all day. Check out L-Dub, man. That's my man right there, dog. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, yo, L-Dub, man, when you gonna do now one of them wrestling Jones? I've been waiting ever since you did that one a few weeks back, bro, to get in, man. So you do a wrestling Jones, man. You get a homie a heads up, man. Real spill, real spill, real spill, man. Boxing is boxing says off topic, but who would be the king of the lightweight division when it's all said and done? I'm gonna say Gervonta Tank Davis. That's gonna be the king. You know what I mean? Right now it's Teo, but in the future, it's gonna be Gervonta Davis. My main man, DJ Zion Love. That's family in the building right there. What's up with you, bro? What's up with you, man? Salute, salute, salute. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. So all in all, fam, I just want to tell y'all, man, that with this situation, it seems to me that Tyson Fury is a little out the loop. And for him to request and tell the world that, hey, I want 2 fights this year, that's going to be something that we got to keep our eye on, even if he does 1 tune-up, 1 soft touch, because that means that he will have literally 1 fight left on his top-ranked ESPN contract. He signed a 5-fight deal. Time will tell. Y'all already know 1-2 days in boxing is an eternity, and all of this stuff can be wiped out and changed at the snap of a finger. You know what I'm saying? All day. I'm up out of here, fam. Tomorrow we will do Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Bud Crawford, and we will determine who is whether Terrence Crawford will continue to be the #1 pound for pound, at least from my estimation, or does Canelo Alvarez take it, or does he fall short? I would do a full presentation. We will present their champions that they beat, how they beat them, the dominant fashion that they beat them. We would compare the styles, and we would compare the styles versus the heavyweights. We're going to go into the true definition of what a pound-for-pound champion should be. Not how many units, not how many pay-per-views, not who's the biggest draw. Pound for pound, what they have done in their careers, if they were both heavyweights, which one of them would have the better style, in your opinion, that can beat the best heavyweight in the world, which I will use Tyson Fury as that example. I see y'all tomorrow. Thumbs up on the way out. If you didn't hit it on the way in, much love to each and every one of y'all. My main man come through at the end. What's up? My main man, Mainman Mademan, is in the building. Peace and pugilism, my brother, man. Everybody go check out BLU, Boxing Logics United. That is fam right there. You dig? Fam right there. Salute to him and the whole crew, man. Much love, fam. I'm up out of here, though, man. Muhammad Tola, I see your family. I see you. I'm up out of here, man. Check it out, man. I catch up with y'all tomorrow. Don't forget, pound for pound discussion. Canelo Alvarez, Terrence Crawford. Will we get a new one? Is it time? Is it time for Terrence Crawford to take the crown off, sit it on the table, and say, Mr. Alvarez, it is now yours? Are we there yet? We'll see tomorrow. Much love, family. Until the next one, man. Oh, the dentist was a dream, bro. I feel great. I got a cap on. You know what I mean? They had to get a cap, man. You know what I mean? I got a cap on. Mouth feels great. I can go back to my normal self. Yo, I'm going to tell y'all, and I was going to talk about this tomorrow, but yo, man, these last like 4 days, 5 days, bro, y'all just do not know the excruciating pain that a brother's been in, bro. Like, yo, when you got a tooth problem, like every nerve in your head hurts. You know what I'm saying? It's gone off my back, and I feel like a ton has been lifted, man. Real spill. I see y'all tomorrow. Thumbs up for the homie, man. And until the next one. Peace out.